afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds since 2003. Great American Ballpark. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Sonny Gray gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
That brings in Tommy Edman. He will lead this one off today. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Castellanos is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting second.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Stepping in now, Dylan Carlson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. One out, nobody on. Popped him up. Suarez is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
So now to the plate, Michael Lee. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Down go the Redbirds on a mere 4 pitches. Cardinals nothing. Reds coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Show. In is Joey Votto now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Reds, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
And the pitch. He grounds it sharply to third. And there's one away.
Batting second.
Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Yeah, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Bases are empty, one man out. And that one got a piece of him.
That ball hit him.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
To the plate now, Jesse Winker, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Winker swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Set and the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls,
Easy
1 strike.
take there on the sinker, well off the outside. India, base runner at first with 1 out. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
The 1-1. Fouled away.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's 1-2.
Yep, 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
From the stretch, the 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More ahead from Great American Ballpark right after this. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Now the first pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Gray's ready, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. 1 out.
That's it.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
Into the box now, Yadier Molina, as here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. Solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The second baseman, Paul DeYoung.
And stepping in, Paul DeYoung. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
2 balls, no strike.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Now the 2-1. Grounded to short. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out. Whew. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is O'Neill. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting 7. The center fielder.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And I'm locking in today on outfielder Tyler O'Neill for one reason, people. This guy is absolutely jacked. I mean, probably the most shredded guy in the game, light tower power, and offers his manager some versatility in the outfield as well.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. this is hit the other way out toward left field. O'Neill waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2.
2-0 now.
2-0.
High in the air down the right field line. Lee is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Gray gets the sign. Here comes the pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt, making it an even 250 for his career, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
In now, Tyler O'Neill.
The left fielder,
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Into the box, Seth Hargrove. Now a bunt attempt here. Suarez is there, and he'll bring this one in.
the batter, the shortstop, Tommy Edman.
Now at the plate here is Tommy Edman. Flew out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Down the right field line. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
The batter.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Stepping in now, Dylan Carlson.
Nope, at the ball.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Edman, the runner at second with one away. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
At the ball.
3-0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
it comes, the 3-0. And it's fouled away. One out and a runner on second base. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. He loses him on ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Michael Lee. He's set. Here it comes. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Popped up. Votto is over to take a look, and no one will get this one. The 1-2. On a rope to the second baseman.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
That's a ball.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2 down, runners at first and second. Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. The next to bat for St. Louis, Yadier Molina. He flew out in his last debut. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Nope.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
2 out, bases loaded. Swing and a liner. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Reds nothing. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next will be the pitcher, Sonny Gray.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the 1st out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. The 1-0 home.
Ball two.
Votto tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1.
Ball that count.
A 3-1 count. Tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
One out, nobody on. And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
India.
Next, it'll be Jonathan India. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Fastball swung on and missed.
1-1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Votto stands at first with one out. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball three now. The 3-1. And he misses again. Ball four. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
First and second now, one man out. and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right?
The right
El
fielder,
Cambio.
number 2.
Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Nick Castellanos now fouled off. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Popped him up. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on opening day after this. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Paul DeYoung.
Gray's ready. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 home. It's the outside corner, strike 1. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
Paul Goldschmidt.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Two and one.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Tyler O'Neill, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Stepping in once again is Tyler O'Neill. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's too high.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Moustakas has it to second for 1. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1.
No real chance for him to roll 2 that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
So now here is Seth Hargrove. First offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
O'Neill, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Nothing doing there for St. Louis, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Now into the box, Mike Moustakas struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Now the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side, gloved by Arenado. And the throw on the first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
At the plate now is Eugenio Suarez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And now a pitch on the way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
0-2 the count to Suarez. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Fouled away.
Can we be honest here? That was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate. 2 strikes on the guy. He is lucky he's getting this pitch back.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
So here's Tyler Naquin. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is.
Nope.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
2 out, nobody on. There's ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Now at the plate is Tucker Barnhart, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, the pitch lined hard to center field, and no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Reds leave one. They're still down. It's 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Seth Hargrove. Now here's the first offering.
Ball, that's down.
Swing and a line drive. Naquin is right there, one down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
1 out, base is empty, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. Now here's a ball heading for the right field corner. This has the distance, and it stays fair. Home run. A solo shot down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat, and they can go deep.
At the plate, Dylan Carlson. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. And with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So now to the plate, Michael Lee. He sways and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he misses with it, 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Liner in there for a base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Michael Lee has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Red skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. TJ Antone enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Number 70, TJ Antone.
Here's Nolan Arenado, and she'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Arenado, the former Colorado Rocky. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now the 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner back. Lee leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Heading after it is Naquin. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Digging in next, Yadier Molina hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on screws.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Cardinals lead it 4-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Your
Shogo
attention,
Akiyama
please.
will get the call here as he'll hit
Pitching
for
to
the
the
pitcher.
Number 4, Shogo Akiyama.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Akiyama, a 32-year-old veteran. He's a second-year big leaguer. The 1-0 home. Smoke toward the hole. And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Now batting, first baseman, Joey.
Back to the top of the order now. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Comes set. Now the pitch. Good pitch there on the inside black, called to strike. The 0-1 delivery.
Ball upstairs.
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Here comes the 1-2. Liner toward right center. And this is into the gap for Votto. Looks like extra bases. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, they've been stymied so far in this one, but they've strung together a couple hits and are poised to finally break through. A base hit to the outfield, and we've got the makings of something special working here.
Jonathan India digging in now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Pops this one up. It's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. So he comes up empty in his first major league at bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play, your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And there's a first step in the comeback. The sac fly makes this a 4-1 ball game.
Now batting, right fielder.
Two gone in the Cincinnati fifth. The right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. He's ready. Here's the first pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
And he misses again, 2-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Votto at second with 2 down. And that's in there, 2-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 2-1 home. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Reds 1. Jeff Hoffman
please.
takes over to start the
Now,
6th inning on the mound.
Number 23, Jeff Hoffman.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch of the AB on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. The pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Winker arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt will stride it again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And our right-handers begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. The 1-0 home. It's a fastball that misses. Now the 2-0 home. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1. Tyler O'Neill waits on deck. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now that the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Ready now is Tyler O'Neill. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
Standing in now, Seth Hargrove. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Sneaks a fastball.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. We're back from Cincinnati after this. So here is Mike Moustakas. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Adios, pelota. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Reds get a touch closer here. It's now a 4-2 score.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Now, Eugenio Suarez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Into the box, Tyler Naquin. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In the air out to straightaway left. O'Neill waits on it. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Next, here is Tucker Barnhart. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
1-0 the count. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. This one's down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Reds claw back just a bit on this solo home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Reds 2. And now here is Tommy Edman. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. hit weekly back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in will be Dylan Carlson. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Pops this one up. Suarez into foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
The 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out. Next up is Michael Lee, singled in his last at bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Just foul. The 1-1. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals, but they still lead this one 4-2. Tyler Stevenson is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Two balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it is.
Ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
The 3-1. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Joey Votto. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the AB now.
Count 1-0.
Stevenson aboard here at first with nobody out. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse. The 2-1 home is
Strike two swinging. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
Nobody out, runner on first. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Carlson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, number 6, shortstop, Jonathan.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and in to swing the bat next is Jonathan India. He's set, and the pitch.
Nope.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped him up. DeYoung has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder, Jesse Winker.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. As a look, now the pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. He took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. So they go down without a whimper here. 8th inning coming up. The Cardinals are out in front, 4-2. Heath Hembry has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 55, Heath Hembry.
Ready to begin the 8th, and in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. First delivery to him. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Hembry offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. So next to bat will be Yadier Molina. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. That's wide, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The 2-0. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now back, second baseman, Paul DeYoung.
Into the box, Paul DeYoung. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball. Figuring out and finding that release point.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals as they can't add to their 4-2 lead.
Your attention, please.
New
Now,
pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006, the 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. And now in the box, Jesse Winker. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Jesse Winker.
Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Popped him up. And he drops it. 1-1. Looked at for ball number 2. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Cardinals are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
In now, Nicholas Castellanos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Well,
Miller, a native Floridian. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Lee is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Second baseman.
And now, Mike Moustakas. He hits with two away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch on its way. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. 2 out, nobody on. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. High in the air down the right field line. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Reds are down in order. They trail it here 4-2. All set for the start of the inning. And that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Here it comes on 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here it comes.
we got a full count.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Here's the payoff pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line drive to left. Winker is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Matt Carpenter will grab a bat hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Cardinals. Number 13, Matt Carpenter.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
That's a ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Two balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. Carpenter, a veteran at 35 years of age. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Ball even at 2-2. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The batter, the shortstop,
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 1, no strike.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0.
Ball that's outside.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate, and he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run.
Love everything about that play right there. Nobody's at fault, just great execution by the defense. I saw the third base coach waving him around, and I totally agreed with it.
So now to the plate, Dylan Carlson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Cards strand a couple, but they still lead this one 4-2. Giovanni Gallegos comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
number 66, Giovanni Gallegos.
Striding in is Eugenio Suarez for his career in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Eugenio.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Hit hard back up the middle. DeYoung's got it. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
The center fielder, number 12, Tyler Naquin.
So the next to bat will be Tyler Naquin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate, Tucker Barnhart. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. 4-2 the final score today. The St. Louis Cardinals led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Seth Hargrove earns his first win of the season. Giovanni Gallegos records the save, his first of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Reds, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Our paid attendance at Great American Ballpark this afternoon, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.